So hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's been a while since I last uploaded, and to be honest, it's just because I've not been feeling to, I've not been wanting to upload, but I've seen the Direct, and as you all know, a huge trailer for Xenoblade 3's Wave 4 DLC got revealed at the Nintendo Direct. And honestly, I really wanted to make a video on this because this is just insane. I have been thinking about this trailer so much ever since this Direct. This is all I've been thinking about. I'm just so happy, and I know a lot of other people are happy as well. I just wanted to go into a small, it's not going to be crazy in depth, but just kind of look at and talk about some of the few things that I've seen in this trailer and really liked. I'm so happy. I think this DLC is going to be really, really good, and I cannot wait to play it. Anyway, let's just go on into the kind of analysis, and yeah, let's have fun doing it. So they revealed a new hero for Wave 3, Masha. She seems okay. It's not my favorite design. I think it's better than the hero we got in the last wave, though. I think she's alright. I think she definitely got overshadowed by everything else in the trailers. I think, the new challenge mode, the new outfits that you get from the challenge mode, and especially the Wave 4 teaser, definitely overshadowed the Masha. I think overall, I think she's okay though. It's fine. I've not really got too much to say about this. So the thing with this new mode, I actually really like it. I think it's really cool. And obviously, once you do it with, what I'm only going to assume is if you do it with one character, beat a certain amount of rounds, you get a new costume I think it's called Throwback Costume or something. And they're based on characters from old games, so 1, 2. And I honestly think this is really cool. So Noah gets Shulk's costume, Lance gets Ryan's costume, Uni gets Melia's Future Connected costume, Mio gets Nia's Blade costume, Senna gets Bridget's costume, and then Tyon gets Jin's full form costume, which I think is so cool. Overall, I think these costumes are really good and a really nice throwback to Xenoblade 1 and 2. I think it's weird that Rex didn't get a costume for anyone, but I guess it also makes sense because they're obviously doing Agnes and Keves costumes, based on 1 and 2. So that's why everyone from Keves has Xenoblade 1 costumes and Agnes from 2. And I don't think Tyon in Rex's salvage costume or Master Driver costume would work, maybe. So maybe that's why they went with Jin. But yeah, I really like this costume either way. I think they're really cool. Now with all of that out of the way, let's talk about the greatest thing to come out of this trailer. A teaser for Wave 4 of the Xenoblade 3 DLC. So this teaser was honestly incredible. In the first shot, we get to see Alvis, one of the, a very important character from Xenoblade 1, who is set as this mysterious guy that we know nothing about. But, the game is trying to tell you that he is important. And it gives off that vibe a lot. Especially from the first time we meet him, from the last time we see him. It's, he's a very important character and he's a staple in the Xenoblade franchise. As to what's going on in this trailer, nobody knows. The only information we know about Wave 4 is this trailer. And even then, we don't even know much. What we see is Alvis just kind of in the air, just levitating or whatever. And he's holding the Monado, the original Monado that we see Shulk use and then is stolen or whatever by Zanza, who is literally the god of Xenoblade 1. Yeah, Xenoblade lore. Kinda crazy though. And then we see this pattern design on Alvis's back, behind him. And this is very obviously the kind of wings that Zanza had in the end of Xenoblade Chronicles 1. So a lot of inspiration from Zanza for Alvis's design in this game. And there are also some other really cool details that I did not find out. That's thanks to Twitter and other people, I did not find all of these things, by the way. Let's clear that up. So after seeing Alvis again, we get to see Shulk, and he's obviously changed a lot, so this is obviously set quite a few years after the events of Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and 2, which Xenoblade 1 and 2 take place at the very same time. So once Xenoblade Chronicles 1's end, so does Xenoblade Chronicles 2. The timeline is weird, I know, and I'm not even going to try to understand it, so don't ask me any more questions about it. But yeah, Shulk is there. He's got a cape now, and there is a statue in, I think it's the Memorial Hall in the city in Xenoblade Chronicles 3, where the statue of Shulk is missing an arm, like he's got a robotic arm. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, before they show us Shulk, they give us a shot of his EX Monado, and then they showed Rex, and everybody lost their mind. I've seen a lot of questions of, is Al Weaver coming back to voice Rex? And, no, he's not. I definitely don't think he is. His voice is so much deeper now. It sounds nothing like Al Weaver, which is a shame, because I do wish he got his redemption, because I definitely think he was done dirty in Xenoblade 2, with the poor, dub direction. He was definitely super underrated. He did start off pretty bad with the voice acting, but then I think later on into Xenoblade Chronicles 2, it was so good. But it's a shame that Al Weaver is not going to be making a return. But I actually like this voice. I think he's good. And obviously I haven't even acknowledged how much he's changed. Yeah, he's hot now. Moving on. So we get to see Rex dual-wielding Pyra and Mithra's sword. But they look different. So the core crystals aren't in the center of the blades now, and instead they're replaced with something else. I can't tell what it is exactly, but yeah, this makes me think something has happened to Pyra and Mithra, and since, like, people like Nia is a blade, and she didn't seem to have her blade powers in Xenoblade 3's main story, so that makes me think maybe all blades are now just, they work like normal people do. They don't, live, like, they don't regenerate, like, stuff like that. Because obviously, I think a lot of people think Tyon is a blade, and I know, I'm pretty sure Senna's a blade too, but they feel pain, and obviously, I think all blades feel pain, but they also have a risk of actually dying and stuff. So blades definitely do not work the same as in Ionios as they did all the rest. Anyway, I'm losing track a lot. I'm not focusing enough. I'm losing track a lot. But my point was, something, either Pyra and Mithra are, because they're not there, you don't see them in the trailer, either something bad happened, or they just haven't been included because Monolith Soft want to save their reveal for another trailer, because, let's be honest, people would pop off if they seen them. Because, why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't people do that? So anyway, one other really interesting thing I've seen about this trailer is the kind of, like, the kind of rift thing behind Alvis. People are connecting this to the kind of rift you see in Future Connected with the Fog King. And, I think it would be crazy if this was all connected, because I think one thing people could agree on is Future Connected wasn't great. I think the best thing to come out of it was, character development for Melia. But yeah, I think it would be great to have the Fog King and, like, that Orange Rift thing actually have a really big meaning now. So this video is getting really long already, and I'm just going to finish here with this last bit, which is scaring a lot of people, but it's, kind of really interesting to me. The character that we see says the line, like, killing Granddad wasn't enough for you, which, I'm assuming, I'm not sure, I'm not gonna theorize, because I'm probably gonna be wrong. This character looks a lot like Noah, and, everyone's connected to that. And also, one thing people forget is that Noah and Mio in the past had a child. We do not know the name of this child. We know nothing about him. All we know is he's, I don't know. I was going to call him stupid, but, I can't because I don't know anything about him. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this kid was that guy we see in the end of the thing, and then at the end of the trailer. And if that is that kid, like, grown up, then that means his parents are Noah and Mio. Obviously, oh my god, I'm so stupid. Anyway, if that guy is Noah and Mio's child, and let's be honest, we know who Mio's mother is. It's Nia. It's Nia. Let's be honest, it's Nia. And who did Nia have a child with in the end of, well, not in the end, but it's shown in the end of Xenoblade 3? Only a certain someone, very tall guy with grey hair, kind of a Giga Chad, So what would that make Rex? It would make him his granddad. And, killing granddad wasn't enough for you. Could this mean that Rex dies? Gets killed by Alvis, maybe? Which, I really don't want, because I really like Rex, but I feel like if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, and there's nothing we can do. And plus, once Origin is rebooted, everything will go back to how it was anyway. So Rex wouldn't technically be dead forever. It's very confusing stuff. Even I'm struggling to wrap my head around it. I just think it's still so crazy we got this trailer. Anyway, I think this video's gone on long enough. Again, this wasn't one of my best videos. You probably got bored with me putting up stupid little screenshots and just talking about random stuff for 10 minutes. I too do not know why I do this. I don't at this point. But I felt like I had to make it. I didn't feel like I had to. I feel like I wanted to make this video. And sure, it's not the best content. I try to make it as entertaining as possible. Plus, I'm still getting used to using my voice in my own videos, because I hate doing this. I find it so hard. I'm not reading a script. This has all been on the spot, and this has been some of the toughest stuff I've done with making videos. The editing part is easy, but trying to come up with what to say next is always so hard for me. But yeah, that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please sub if you want to. I don't know. It doesn't really do much for me. Well, okay, just sub anyway. Bye.